Boy, people are excited about this. And it's been a long time coming, Donny. And at least a year.
All right.
Since it's been a week in Rage. Well, Donny Fandango, we love him. Right?
I know, I do. He's a national treasure.
Dude.
Of course.
Nicest dude here. But sometimes,
Best attitude in the entire world.
He internalizes things. And it reaches a boiling point. And he will blow his top if he doesn't do this. Or roll a grenade down the hallway. This is for Donny, and it's for us, too. It's the Donny Fandango Week in Rage.
All right, we're going to title this one the I'm Not a Fan of People edition of the Week in Rage. All right, I'd first like to start out at home with my family. Very much thanks to my two little ones this morning, Dexter and Ava, for the 6:30 a.m. freakout about the movie Frozen. All right? I don't know what they were even fighting about. My youngest son, Dexter, doesn't even like the goddamn movie, and they're yelling at each other about it. Such sweet, sweet angels of joy. Thank you guys very much for getting us started this morning. Speaking of thanks very much to an admirer that I seem to have down on the left-hand side of the dial in the independent world. So, Captain Indie Rock, what's your deal, my friend? You say, and none of this to me, mind you, you say that I'm the one that's keeping you from getting a job here at The Point. You also say I'm jealous because the RFT likes you better than me, and you think that I hate your station. Let's clarify real quick there, Uncle Fester. Whoa! I don't hate your station. I hate a chunk of the asshats that work there that think they're doing great. They think that they're great because they work for free. All right, what the station does is awesome. The way that some of you folks act like you're doing the Lord's work is a goddamn joke. How can you be so against what our radio station does musically, have so many problems with it, yet still openly say that you want to work here? Finally, and the most important part, dude, is that you and I have never spoken. You tell people I'm the reason that you don't have a job here when I don't know you and had to look you up on Facebook, on Twitter with your 339 followers. So, here's what I got for you, dude. Stop talking trash. I don't know you. I don't want to know you. You and your indie rock insecure ass can suck it, all right? Let's say you're in a band, all right? Let's say you're in a band and you are supposed to play for 30 minutes, or you're supposed to play for 45 minutes, or you're supposed to play an hour. Here's what I think should happen. You should play for whatever length of time you are freaking signed up to play. If it's 30 minutes, play the goddamn 30 minutes. If it's an hour and a half, play the hour and a half. That is all you have to do the rest of the day. You do nothing else. Play the set. You are cheating your fans when you don't play the set. If you have technical problems, I understand. But if you're just trying to rush through whatever you're trying to rush through to get on to what you got to do next, that sucks. Also, if you...
Donny.
Now, I'm going to say this, all right? And this goes out to a number of folks. And I guess we can wrap this up under the umbrella of celebrities. But speaking specifically, if you stalk, let's say, wrestlers at their hotels or at the airport or say the airport luggage carousel, you, my friend, are nuts. That is a crazy, crazy thing to do, all right? If you do this sort of thing, you should be ashamed, and it might be time for you to do some serious life reevaluation, all right? And here's the final one. Okay? Here's the final one, all right? Give me a second here. Hold on.
He's got to compose himself.
All right.
Boy, he is fired up. He's got that vein
awesome.
going.
I love it. So at Point Fest, very early in the day, I'm thinking 12:30, 1 o'clock, I'm approached by a group of 4 adults. And again, let's highlight the word adults. All right? One of which
over
insists,
21?
yes, that I should remember them because last year at Point Fest, they had these super sweet tie-dyed shirts with their names airbrushed on them. So I pretended to remember, and then the lady all of a sudden gets really, really, really ignorant, looks me square in the face, and asks me why there are no good bands at Point Fest this year. Mind you, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so you're already there that early to watch a day full of bands that you don't want to see. Her husband tries to soften things and say that there were a couple of good bands, but then she goes on to call him out and say that the lineup was terrible and they had no idea why they bought tickets the day before. They bought tickets to a show that they did not want to see the day before. So I guess last Saturday, there was nothing else to do in St. Louis. Grant's Farm was closed. The Arch was closed. Our very free zoo, I guess, was closed as well. So you had nothing better to do than to spend money on tickets to a show you didn't want to go to. The whole time that they're talking to me, one of the guys that's in the group is trying to connect this, like, shredder mask on his face. Swear to God, it looks like a shredder mask. And he's trying to put it on his face. So, again, makes no sense to me. All right? I don't understand. I don't understand the ticket thing. I don't understand the shredder thing. But maybe next time, instead of coming to Point Fest, you can set up some kind of activity course in the front yard for the dude with the shredder mask.
Slip and
He
slide.
can act out the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie just as he remember. Thanks for coming out, but maybe next time you want to find something that you actually want to do on your day off, then come to our show with no bands you want. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I think I might have an asthma attack.
You feel better?
That was a lot of fun.
Oh, fantastic. Donnie's Week in Rage in the books.